What's up everyone, welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony and here we are sharing some ideas about the frugal lifestyle. I don't do those boring videos about the compounding effect or long-term potential goals. I show you my real life, and at this point, hot hello from Siberia. We are in Novosibirsk City. It is an unofficial capital of Siberia, and I decided to start this channel with an observation of my city where I live now. And on the background you can see some relatively new houses, like a few years. I mean, it was they are built like a few years ago, and this type of houses could be built for commercial purposes. I mean, like special commercial purposes, and particularly for these two buildings. It's a model. It's a business model where when the owner, the company that have built this houses don't sell apartments. The apartments in these houses, they just provide it for rent, or otherwise they. I remember that there was an option, if you wanna, you can buy an apartment here, and you can use it like typical real estate for rent, and you can't, with an exception that actually you can't receive the official status as the city, as somebody who lives in Novosibirsk City. Usually, I guess, the closest analogy would be sort of ID or security number, like when we live in Russia, we have to use our passport, and in our passport, and we have to use a passport, and in our passport we have to have a legit address where we are living, and so you can't receive this legit address or registration, whatever, register the place, your legal registration here. And of course it's kind of new business model, and they have also a fitness club inside, and I'm not fully sure that it is included in rent or not. And also I used to live, actually a few years ago, I used to live in this building. The background, you can see it's more than 20 floors, quite new housing as well, and also I used to pay for a one-bedroom apartment, like I guess $300, maybe less. Yeah, this time around it was like $300 a month, or per month, and well, pretty decent place to live because it's not so far from the city center. It's really close to the place where I live now, and it's near the park. Speaking about prices on utilities, feel free to check out my taxes also as well. Feel free to check out my previous videos on this channel, and I would like to say just that it's extremely cheap, and actually just $20 for $25 for a one-bedroom apartment, for utilities, and also the taxes. Probably it's like $20 or $30 per one-bedroom apartment for a year. So, and also when I used to live here, this was just construction, but nowadays it's an apartment. It's the full-grown building, and also that was a nice part of my former place. They have this parking, and it was included in my bill. I mean, I rent an apartment with a parking spot actually, and it has access only for people who live in there. So speaking about infrastructure, if you are my friend, you already know that Siberia has public education system, public kindergartens with a full days access for children, and also with full supply of food, and also some activities, playgrounds, and so on. And also, nevertheless, sometimes it's the amount of publicly available capacity. Sometimes there are a lack of capacity in those public kindergartens, and at this point, you can see here, it's there are some private kindergartens. They are available for probably, my wild guess would be would be that the starting price is like $100 a month, something like that, and maybe actually really cheaper. I'm not fully sure. But sometimes it could be more expensive, like a couple of $100 a month, and those private kindergartens could be located in just regular buildings like this, and on the first floor of this building you can see an entrance to this kindergarten. Actually, it's not exactly the kindergarten. It's they called themselves art space for family art space, or art space for family, an art space for family, and but actually the idea is quite similar, and even though even though usually private kindergartens don't have such huge infrastructure like playgrounds and maybe the kitchen to preparing food for children is not so equipped or something like that, comparing with public kindergartens. But anyway, that's part of the solution, because actually it's kind of typical situation. I mean, in major metropolitan areas, that we have a lack of capacity in kindergartens. So on the background you can see just a small fruit state, like immigrants, and it's kind of common thing for summer. And here is another exactly the same building here as I used to live here few years ago. So thanks for coming along, guys. Please remember to subscribe with notifications, and please press thumbs up and to give me because there's it's the only way for me to get your feedback. And also please remember that caring is sharing, and please put your comments in the section below, and feel free to ask me any questions about Siberia. Here's a guy on electric scooter, and also the temperature. Oh, by the way, I really forgot about that. The temperature, if the temperature today is 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like 30, I believe, degrees Celsius, maybe 28 degrees Celsius, something like that. So again, thanks for coming on, guys, and please remember to subscribe with notifications, and really appreciate your attention. Have an awesome day.